We are going to talk about role-based access control in Office 365. Office 365 provides you the ability to control access by a particular job function. So what does this actually mean? Well, before we get into that, let's examine the two different access control models in Office 365. So firstly, number one, the first access control model is by exchange. The second access control model is by SharePoint and also OneDrive. So these two distinct security models have role-based access control tied to them. They also allow you to control who can see what and the flow of information. So what do we mean by role-based access control and controlling roles by job title? So if we consider a couple of different job titles, if we consider number one, legal. So people in legal need to be able to see almost everything in a company. They perform job functions like e-discovery, they perform searches. So in exchange, for example, they need roles that allow them to be able to perform searches across everybody's database. So this is a different role from a standard user, for example. So secondly, if we look at somebody in IT, for example, their role is completely different, right? They perform more of an administrative role from an IT perspective. They have to be able to set passwords, perform administrative functions, and so role-based access gives them privileges and allows them to perform tasks such as setting passwords, restoring data, and those type functions. Again, this is where role-based access at an Exchange level or at a SharePoint or a OneDrive level allows them to perform the jobs they need to perform on a daily basis. So it's important to understand this from a sales perspective because you're going to encounter users who have different scenarios, different levels of user who require different levels of access to the Office 365 ecosystem. When selling Office 365, it's important to understand that role-based access control ties the job role to the functions or the services that Office 365 provides. When tying these together, it makes Office 365 incredibly powerful, but when selling it, you need to understand that these capabilities really deliver a powerful function. Thank you.